Now it's running. Okay. Hi, everybody. Let's do this again. Welcome to today's Plumbers of Data Science episode. My name is Andreas Kreutz. I'm live streaming on YouTube and on LinkedIn, so I have two chat windows open. Today, hi Ahmed, hi Geetha, hi Emrul, hi Deepak. Today we're going to talk about AI trends and data science trends of 2018, something that is going to come up in 2018 that I think I have been asked, where are the trends? What are you expecting next year? And I think one of the big things that we are going to see next year is let's say a disillusionment of data science and of AI, as people are struggling to make a business out of their projects, out of their work. Please let us know how to get into data science as a fresher. I think I have a lot of streams about this online, but we can talk about this later. I want to focus on this topic. Yeah, so let's before we start, let me quickly show you something. No, I can't show you something. That's live. I was plugged in to the wrong monitor. Here it comes. Or not. That's the wrong window. As always. Okay, here we are. Okay. If you like these streams and if you want to support what I do, support my work on the cookbook, support me through these live streams and so on, you can go to my website, andreaskretz.com, or you can go to plumbersofdatascience.com and scroll down here, and you can support me in different ways. You can support me through Patreon. I have a Patreon account. You can send me paypal.me some money and a message that I'm going to read on the next live stream. paypal.me/feed the stream. You can, if you're on YouTube watching, you can use super chats to support, and I have an Amazon store where I have all the utilities I use and some books and so on for you to look. You can use the Amazon link and everything after that, even if it's not on my list. I make a small commission and it helps the whole thing here. Okay, so back to AI. What am I talking about? Why do I think there's going to be this trend of disillusionment coming? Hi, David. Missed last week's broadcast. I have everything online, no problem. Yeah, I'm still working on this team data science thing, but that's not the topic of today. So, if you look at the hype cycle, AI and emerging in 2018, it was just called hype cycle for emerging technologies. How this whole hype cycle thing works, and now of course I switched the monitors out. Now the screen brush isn't working. The hype cycle works in a way that you have different phases here. And very interesting are the phases. Well, innovation trigger, this means everything in this stage is right now is completely in innovation, and it's something new. People are working on it. Then absolutely interesting things are here in this phase. That's the peak of inflated expectations. So where people think, oh, this is awesome, I can use it everywhere, and this is super simple, and like with deep learning, everything, you can solve everything with deep learning, and everything is great, and so on. And then people are starting to apply this, and then they fall into this. I would call this pit. The pit of disillusionment. This is when they realize, stuff isn't working that great. It's harder than we thought. It's taking more time and more effort, and yeah, it doesn't work out that easily. And so, when you look at the 2018, interesting things here in 2018 were deep neural nets. So deep learning was absolutely at the peak. So this is more or less the peak. And there were a lot of other things coming. AI, platform as a service tools, conversational AI platforms, edge AI. So basically AI that is deployed somewhere on the edge locally, autonomous robots and so on. So, but here, yeah, IoT platforms, this stuff that was all blockchain was already going down. So you can see where this is going. Augmented reality, basically in the pit. It's cool, but how do you make money? How do you create cool stuff with it? So, okay, if you look at 2018, you would say, how does that develop? What's going on here? Now we're 1 year further. Let's look at the 2019. They changed the layout a bit, and but as you can see, the for instance AI platform as a service that moved further to the top, and a lot of AI stuff here, edge analytics or edge AI, explainable AI, which I've always find very funny, because it's not so easy to explain. And a few stuff, adaptive machine learning. So basically that stuff keeps centering around the peak of inflated expectations. Now, okay, where's all the deep learning and this stuff here? So what they did for 2019, and I find this very, very good, for data science, for AI, to get an overview, they created something new. They created a hype cycle, not for emerging technologies. They created one for artificial intelligence. And that one is really interesting. So what you can see already, what is going on is that stuff like machine learning, deep learning, that is all right now, that's all going down here. Natural language processing, computer vision. And chatbots is right now is at the top, or AutoML. These things are right now edge AI went further down. But yeah. So you see where this is going. These trends here, they're following, or they're falling into the pit right now. And so this is, for me, this is a trend that's very, very obvious. And you see this from all the posts over at social media sites. Everything is cool, and image recognition and so on. But you always need to ask, where's the business behind that? And then stuff gets interesting. Hi, starting new position as data engineer next week. Any words of advice? Have fun and learn a lot, because I'm guessing you need to learn a lot when you go into a new project, and then you're in a new environment. You learn new tools. You work with different people, different tools, different techniques. That's always very, very interesting. So have fun. stay in it, and so this is basically this is what I see for next year, because if you remember from the last stream, let me just bring it up again. If you remember in the last stream, I'm going to put the link. Let me just get my phones out of the way so I don't get noise here. If you remember the last stream, I was saying that the main thing, how a data science project is moving, basically it's moving from business to execution. And now people now that's going to be the problem in 2020. How do you make business out of all of this? How to make business? And also I've been talking about how to move from one stage to the other here, and that was wrong, but you get the idea, to move from one stage to the other. From you have the business idea, you make a proof of concept, and then go into MVP phase, and then you basically scale all the things or the whole thing. This is also something that people are going to see where they're getting problems, because you have a proof of concept and you're running into problems in the proof of concept phase. You maybe make it into a MVP phase, but you are going to see that the whole data science thing and the whole machine learning and so on it's not that easy. It's not that simple. And let me get it back out here. You were previously, where's the 2018 thing? You were previously here somewhere at the peak here. And you need to realize this, and you need to realize that you're right now, you're working like everybody else. You're finding out that all of this isn't so simple, and this is, let's say, a learning curve here. Okay, this is not simple. We're having some problems, and we're getting in some problems. Yeah. So very interesting. What should you do in 2020 if you find out you're having either a failing product or failing project, or you still don't know how to start or how to move forward? You need to get some consulting. You need to contact somebody who is going to help you. And I'm always here. You can shoot me an email, and maybe I can help you with some stuff. But you're going to see that, or find out that this is the trend of next year, and many people are getting impatient. For instance, management is getting impatient. How long does it take to create a solution? It in theory very, very simple, but you find out it isn't that easy to do. The whole machine learning thing, it starts to go down, and it still gets more problematic, and you find out it's harder than you think. So we're going to see this as a trend. That's my opinion. I don't know what's your opinion on that. YouTube, LinkedIn, what's your opinion? I see this as a big trend for next year. By the way, if you are someone who need help, you can. Do I still have this up? I had this up somewhere. Services. I had this up in services. Yeah, that was. I once had this up at. I don't know anymore. You can send me an email, andreask@gmail.com, and I can help you. Yeah. Something else. Something interesting. This was the main point I want to bring over today, is that we're going to see this. Is somebody already seeing this or finding this and or experiencing this? That would be very, very interesting.